Yeah, another great game. Disappointed we didn't win, so happy to answer questions.
Mark, obviously the pitching just didn't kind of seem to be there. What is there anything you could do about it? Just when it seems like everybody's kind of having a bad night, what can you do to try to get them out of that funk?
All you can do is battle and go to the next guy. I mean, that's really all you can do is you give the next guy the opportunity. Eli and Matthew just weren't their normal selves tonight for whatever reason, and I thought the guys that came in after them did a pretty solid job, but it was just too much to overcome.
Yeah, Mark, kind of going off that 6-1 lead after the first inning. Offense is clicking on all cylinders, ace on the mound. Just how frustrating is it to just see the team not be able to get the job done and let the lead kind of squander?
Well, frustrating it can be frustrating, but I told the team I was just as proud of them tonight as I was last night. It's real easy to say how proud you are of a team after a win, but they played just as hard tonight. They had, they had probably more great at-bats tonight, more hits, more runs. I was just as proud of them tonight. We just fell short, and we fell a few feet short because Gavin took a great at-bat there that could have easily been a walk-off. So sometimes it just doesn't go your way.
You went with a very offensive lineup tonight, and what went into some of the decision-making to move some guys around?
Well, we had worked on that all week in case we needed to go to it because of an injury. But we've also done a lot of research on our success this year. And generally, when we score 6 runs, we win. And so I just wanted to go with what I thought would probably be our best offense. We scored 13 runs, so in that regard, we did what we were trying to do. So I think it was a pretty good look for us. It felt like a lot of good at-bats consecutively. So it's something we'll continue to look at.
What did you see on the straight steal at home in the 4th inning?
Yeah, it was a first and third play. We know they have some gadget plays like that. We're prepared for them. We were going to arm fake. We knew the guy was going to steal in some form or fashion, but just got a little sped up there on the mound, and the guy beat Matthew to the plate. I mean, it's as simple as that.
What did you see with Kennedy's at bat in the 9th there when he's ahead 2-0 in the count and then took 3 straight pitches? What did you see with him up there?
I just saw the same thing you saw. I need to talk to him about why the at bat went the way it did. He's human. It just didn't go his way, but I need to talk to him about that and see what he was seeing and make sure he can learn from it.
Is it fair to assume Dylan Eskew's your starter tomorrow, or do you still have to talk with Matt?
And I want to talk with Matt just to make sure.
Yeah, that first inning after Blake was hit by a pitch, you had a long conversation with the umpire. What was all that about? What can you share from that conversation?
Feels like it was yesterday, and I barely remember. I just think if memory serves, I think they issued a warning to both teams, and I was very unhappy that we were part of the warning. And I didn't think it was fair that we would get a warning as well. We're the ones that got hit by a pitch. I didn't think it was fair that both teams should be issued a warning. He disagreed, and we moved on.
Mark, I'm sure you talked to the guys about not letting emotions get to the best of them, especially in that kind of situation. When it kind of looks like a retaliatory thing, what do you say to the batter as you're trying to get him down to first? Was it easy to kind of cool Blake off?
I mean, Blake is a competitor. I mean, he's a football player going back to Texas. Generally, in those situations, what I tell our players is if anybody gets thrown out, it's me, not you. We don't need you out of the game. We need you to help us win the game. So I'll fight for you. I'll be there. I'll have your back. But if anybody gets thrown out, it's me, not you. That's always my message.
Marlott and Tyler Dean both gave you a good 6, 7, 8, I think, and you kept Parker out there for the 9th. What was the thought process behind that? Did you think about making a move to maybe one of your older guys with y'all being right back in the game, or was it Parker's?
Yeah, look, Parker's been one of our best guys statistically all year, and he had a really good 8th inning. And we talked about this last night. The toughest decisions you make are, do you try to get a few more outs out of a guy that looks really good, or do you pass the baton to the next guy? We decided with the way Parker looked and the way he's pitched all year to get him out there. Sometimes it works out, sometimes it doesn't.
Yeah, and obviously the lineup put up a bunch of runs tonight, but also gave up many more runs than usual. Do you feel like defensive alignment had anything to do with, what happened from their offensive standpoint?
No, zero. I thought all the plays that should be made were made, and for the most part, and yeah, I didn't think the defensive alignment had anything to do with the runs we gave up. Turned a big double play, that I think all the plays that we would have normally made, we made tonight. Okay, thank you.